Hi gang, happy Saturday. How you all doing today? It's absolutely gorgeous out. But listen, I'm going to hop on and talk for a minute. First of all, let me share my experience yesterday, right? New phone, much needed upgrade, right? I had a 2012. It's been locking me out and doing all kinds of crazy shit. You know, besides the hackers that are in there doing crazy shit. That's another story for another day. Anyway, yeah, got a big download for you. So anyway, collective, you know, people just don't realize sometimes that, again, the only control we have in life is ourselves. That's all you get to control, is your own self, right? But yet we have a lot of people in the world, from the government down to your own personal life, right? People who think they're going to control the narrative or somehow change your life path or interfere with you making money or anything, right? Interfere with your goals. They were wrong, weren't they? Right? And that's what happens when people assume. You see, just like they assume when you're nice and you're a good person, where you live a certain kind of lifestyle, right? Emotions in control, if you know what I mean. Okay? And pick and choose where to place your energy and not place your energy because you don't like your time wasted, because your time is valuable, because you know your value as a person, right? Yeah. They're not expecting. They think they could actually change things, right? Well, big changes is going to come for them because once again, there's always a higher power in control, no matter what you choose to call it. God, the universe, whatever. And did you really think you're going to have more control or authority than that being, or that source, or that God, or whatever you want to call it, right? So keep that in mind for those of you that thought you were going to change a person's life or something in any kind of capacity, right? Not to mention, some of us live a certain way. We've been like this since we were kids, right? Maybe when I was younger, they might have called it an overachiever, right? Actually, they did tag me that in high school, right? Because my father was an alcoholic. Okay, I'll be the overachiever. I'm not going down that path. You know what I mean? So yeah, they can keep all the labels. I don't really care. At the end of the day, knowledge is power. I like to learn. I've been through a lot in life, and I could write many books, not just one, many. Most people wouldn't have handled it, right? I see how some people handle their life now as adults. So I know you wouldn't have been able to handle some of the things I went through, and I wouldn't wish that here on anybody. I don't ever wish anything on anybody but good, right? But at the end of the day, that's for me to help you now, right? I can help you navigate. I've been through it. There's those of us out there trying to do that. It's because we've been through it, right? We've been through it because we needed to learn the lessons so that we can bring it to others and help you navigate these things, especially these darker energies and things. There's things that go on, and those out there made things taboo, and it's not. Do your due diligence and study. But if you don't want it, we'll educate you. Anyway, the wind was pushing at me and pushing at me. It's windy today, right? The winds of change are rolling in. I said it this morning. Expansion's incoming. For some, not for all. For some. For some good, for some not good. It's just the way the scales balance. It's the way it works. It's universal and spiritual law. Learn it. You don't think it's real? Keep testing it. Keep testing it. You'll find out the hard way. So I wouldn't do that. But anyway, the wind was pushing and I'm pushing, and I'm tiny. And like when you're walking in the wind, it's good. It gives you extra calorie burn. It makes me more winded, right? But the thing is, people in your world aren't expecting you to push back, collective, right? because of the kind of person you are. Be a good person and you help people and different things, and because you can keep your calm, cool, and collect and whatever, right? They don't understand. We push in, we push right into it, we push right back, right? It's like a bull. When they see the red, they're just going to charge at it. And that's how I am. When I'm working on a goal, I'm charging at the goal. You're not going to take me off track. You won't take me off course. I'll sacrifice everything and I will take the longest break to accomplish my goal at the end of the day. Now, I might stop a minute and take a little bit of a break and go out and about with humans and stuff, right? When the seeds that I planted get to maybe a certain level. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get right back on track, okay? Because again, there's a goal, there's an end game that I'm working on. And a lot of people don't understand that. When you're not that kind of person, it's an internal drive, right? Nobody is going to come up against and stop you when you have that within you, right? Ain't nobody going to control it. So keep moving forward on your goals. While I was getting said download, there was, cars coming across the bridge, and then very faintly one passed, and I heard Justin Timberlake's Mirror. So if you don't know that song, look it up, collective. Someone finally realizes you're their mirror, right? Now they don't want to lose you. Reminder, collective. Keep moving forward, okay? Stay on your path. Stay on your journey, okay? Not everybody does the work, okay? It's not your job to help heal them, fix them, bring them through, whatever, okay? Keep leading by example, because it's test time for you to apply your lessons and different things, okay? Not everybody's meant to come back into your world. So use your discernment, okay? Anyway, with that being said, gang, have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend. I'm definitely out here clearing my energy because trying to upgrade to a new phone so many models away and get everything from one phone to the other is time consuming, okay? There's other things that I want to be doing besides that, and a little bit frustrating, especially when everything's correct and it wants to say no, no, no. So that just gives me confirmation more that there's still somebody in there trying to control something in my world. And they got to be the dumbest criminal in the world, because it's going to come back to bite them in the ass. But I've been talking about this for a long time. Anyway, I'll pray for them like I pray for everyone else, because at the end of the day, I wish you all well. But I guess they have a lesson to learn. All right, gang. Take care. Be safe. Be kind. Don't forget to smile. Get ready. Be ready. No matter where you are in the world. Because some of us are going to go through it, right? Okay. Take care, gang. Bye-bye.